Hello and welcome. You're watching the Market Cafe with me, Ankita Saxena, and with me, Kanishka Sarkar. In the next 1 hour, we'll take you through how the global markets move and what are the cues that you need to watch out for before the start of these three. But first up, Kanishka, take us through how Wall Street has been doing. It was a rather mixed Wednesday that came in for Wall Street.
Absolutely, Ankita. Very good morning to you, first of all. It was a mixed session on Wall Street overnight. The S&P 500, that notched its second straight record close, boosted by a historic rally in Oracle, while the Nasdaq, that finished near the flat line, whereas the Dow Jones Industrial Average, that slipped over 200 points in overnight trading. In fact, Oracle, I said, was the star of the day, with shares surging 36%. It was its best session since 1992. This was after a strong cloud growth outlook that the company gave, adding $244 billion in market cap. Now, this rally spilled over to other AI-linked names as well, including the likes of Broadcom, AMD and Micron, offering a bright spot on an otherwise subdued trading day. Now, looking ahead, all eyes are on Thursday's CPI data. Now, Economists are expecting a headline inflation at the 2.9% level annually, with core CPI steady at that 3.1% level. Now, the cooler than expected PPI that came in on Wednesday, that has fueled hopes for a dovish Fed stance unless CPI surprises on the upside. Now, traders will also track jobless claims that are due to come later this week. Now, federal budget data, that's also something that will be tracked. And apart from that, some corporate earnings from Kroger, Before the Bell and Adobe are in after us. So these are some of the cues that we are watching as far as US markets are concerned. But how are things looking on the crude front?
Well, yes, the oil prices are on a rise. In fact, for the third consecutive session, we see oil prices that's up more than 1% on Wednesday in response to an Israel attack on Qatar, Poland's downing of drones in its airspace, and a push by the US for new sanctions on buyers of Russian oils, although concerns about the excess crude supply capped gains. Now, Brent crude futures gained $1 or 1.6% to close in at $67.49 a barrel, and the WTI futures rose $1 or 1.6% to close in at $63.67 a barrel. And the prices had settled 0.6% higher in the previous trading session after Israel said it had attacked the leadership of the Palestinian militant group Hamas in Doha. Now, both benchmarks rose nearly 2% shortly after the attack, but then retraced much of their gains. But nonetheless, crude prices do see some gains coming in on the back of the rising geopolitical tensions.
All right.